Jai Gurudev, dear students, children, welcome again in this EVS class. Dear students, we have completed our chapter number 7, that is caring for our homes. And in this chapter we have studied about how to care home, how to decorate our home, and how to manage our waste material. Then after that I have explained you about the pets and pests at home, okay, and how we can get rid of all these pests. And after the completion of chapter, I explained you about fill in the blanks in the last class. So children, whatever given in the book, means whatever exercises given in between the chapter or after the chapter, that all you have to fill in your book only. Don't write in your EVS copy. Okay, so after this book material, then let's come on notebook part. Means what you want to write in your notebook, that I am going to explain you now. So before writing the other written material, first you write name of the chapter and then write today's date, whatever date is there, and then write name of the chapter, caring for our homes. After that, children, you have to write new words, okay, in this way. So new words, here they have given some new words. I have written here. First word is geographical, okay, first word is geographical, and second is hygienic, third word is pleasant, fourth word is drainage, fifth word is wire meshing, and sixth word is biodegradable. I have told you, children, this biodegradable, I told you to you all should try to pronounce this word properly, biodegradable. And seventh is non-biodegradable, okay, non-biodegradable. And eighth is manure, 9 is slum dwellers, 10th word is orphanages, and after this 11th word is pets, and 12th word is pests, 13th is pesticides, 14th word is diseases. So children, there are total 14 words, new words are there in this chapter. These all you have to write in your EVS notebook. After writing new words, then here fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks, children. These all fill in the blanks are given in your book. So no need to write in your copy, because these fill in the blanks are already written in your book and you can learn from the book only. This I have already told you, okay. And after this, answer the following questions. So in answer the following questions, question number 1 is, what is the difference between biodegradable and non-biodegradable wastes? In the last class, I have told you in the video that you have to write this first question, then I will give you answer. So I think you all have written this question. If you not written, then write down just now, and after that write answers. Answer number 1 is biodegradable and non-biodegradable. Here we have to write the difference between these two. So for this, you draw a line at the center and make two columns. And in first column, first heading is biodegradable waste, you write here, and in second column write non-biodegradable waste. So first point is, this type of waste generated from the plant and animal products. Means, what is biodegradable waste? It is a waste which is either generated from plants or from animals. Means plants and animals waste products are called biodegradable waste. Okay. And non-biodegradable waste, this type of waste not generated from plant and animal products. So children, non-biodegradable waste, it is not a waste of plants and animals. It is a chemical or other kind of waste. So this is the first point of its difference. And second point of its difference is, these waste can be broken by living organisms. So these kind of wastes, biodegradable waste, they can be broken by living organisms. Living organisms means either bacteria or some fungus or some insects also. They can break down these kind of wastes. Okay. And in second point, in my non-biodegradable, these waste cannot be broken by living organisms. Okay. So non-biodegradable are just opposite to that. They are not be broken down by any living organisms. So third is, for example, in third point you have to write examples of both the wastes. So biodegradable waste examples are kitchen waste like vegetable and fruit peels. मीन्स जो वेजिटेबल्स के और फ्रूट्स के जो छिलके होते हैं उनको हम क्या बोलते हैं? वेजिटेबल पील एंड फ्रूट पील. सो दीज आर द बेस्ट एग्जाम्पल्स ऑफ biodegradable waste. And non-biodegradable waste are all the waste from plastic material, all the waste of plastic material, means like broken bottles or used packets, wrappers, okay, and also glass materials, जितने भी कांच की चीज़ें होती हैं जो आपके यूज़ में नहीं आती हैं, और जो वेस्ट हम जिनको वेस्ट फुल मटेरियल बोलते हैं, दैट आर कमिंग अंडर नॉन बायोडिग्रेडेबल वेस्ट. So children, this is about the first answer. Now question number 2. Question number 2 is, where do you throw the garbage of your house? So in this question they have asked you that where do you throw the garbage of your house? Garbage means जो आपके घर से जो वेस्ट मटेरियल निकलता है, जो कचरा आपके घर का होता है, वो आप कहाँ फेंकते हो? ओके, सो आंसर इज वी थ्रो द गार्बेज ऑफ आवर हाउस इन द डस्टबिन. So children, this is a good habit to throw waste or garbage in a dustbin. So I think all of you also throw the garbage of your home in the dustbin. And answer question number 3 is, why is rangoli drawn at the entrance of the house? Means जो रंगोली होती है उसको हम अपने घर की एंट्रेंस पे ही क्यों बनाते हैं? ओके, सो आंसर इज, इट इज बिलीव्ड दैट रंगोली brings happiness, therefore people draw the rangoli at the entrance of the house. So children, this reason we have studied in chapter also. I explained you that people believe that, लोग इसमें विश्वास करते हैं कि जो रंगोली होती है वो घर में खुशियाँ लाती है, तो इस वजह से लोग इसको एंट्रेंस पे बनाते हैं, अपने घर की एंट्रेंस पे ही बनाते हैं, दरवाजे के सामने या गेट के सामने जो एंट्रेंस आपके घर की होती है उस पे हम ये रंगोली ड्रॉ करते हैं. ओके, सो इट इज़ बिलीव्ड दैट रंगोली brings happiness. That's why people draw at the entrance of their house. So children, these are the 3 question answers. Now question number 4 is, why is it necessary to keep the house clean? Now question number 2 is that आपको क्यों ज़रूरत है कि आपको अपना घर जो है साफ़ सुथरा रखना चाहिए, क्यों आपको ऐसा ज़रूरी है. ओके, सो यू नो चिल्ड्रन, आंसर that it is necessary to keep the house clean because it makes our house surrounding healthy, hygienic and pleasant. So children, हमें अपने घर को नीट और क्लीन क्यों रखना चाहिए? क्योंकि ये बहुत ही ज़रूरी है कि हम अपने घर को नीट एंड क्लीन रखें, क्योंकि हमारा जो घर का एनवायरनमेंट होता है, जो हमारे घर का चारों तरफ का सराउंडिंग है, वो हेल्दी रहेगा, हाइजीनिक रहेगा और प्लीजेंट रहेगा, मतलब बहुत ही खुशनुमा टाइप का रहेगा और आपके घर में कोई भी बीमारियां नहीं आएंगी. ओके, सो पॉजिटिविटी आएगी. सो फॉर दिस पर्पस we should keep our house neat and clean. Okay children, so for today you have to write these 4 answers. After these 4 answers, next question and answer we will write in the next class. And one activity you have to do in this chapter. इस एक्टिविटी में बच्चों आपको करना क्या है, आप ध्यान से समझ लीजिए. किसी भी पेज पे आपको वाइट पेज जो आपका होगा उस पे आप ऐसे एक्टिविटी लिख के और नीचे लिखिए प्रिपेयर अ लिस्ट ऑफ 10 आइटम्स दैट यू यूज टू डेकोरेट योर हाउस. आप अपने घर में जो डेकोरेशन के लिए जितनी भी चीज़ें यूज़ करते हो उनमें से कोई भी 10 आइटम्स के नेम इसमें आपको लिखने हैं. जो भी आपके घर में फेस्टिवल्स में आपकी मदर या आपके घर में जो भी फैमिली मेम्बर्स हैं उनसे आप पूछिए कि आप घर में जब पूजा पाठ होती है तो कौन कौन सी चीज़ों को आप यूज़ करते हो डेकोरेट करने के लिए घर को. ओके, तो उन सब के नेम आप यहाँ पे लिखेंगे. नॉट ओनली द फेस्टिवल्स, means in daily use also, in routine also, what are the things which you have used at your home to decorate your home. Okay, so here you write any name of any 10 decorative items. So this is your work for today. You write down all these 4 question answers. 5th क्वेश्चन से हम नेक्स्ट क्लास में कंटिन्यू करेंगे. सो ये एक्टिविटी भी आपको आज ही कंप्लीट करनी है. सो डू इट. ओके, सो जय गुरुदेव.